we're gonna be off to the next location. It looks like this might end up being a 3-parter today. So we just made it to our 3rd location.
3 in 1 day.
3 in 1 day. And we haven't been here in, we were thinking like 3.5, 4 years.
Something like that. It's a public beach.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out today.
Yeah. So we usually find glass and fossils here. Not as much as the first beach we were at, but
It's a lovely beach.
it is. So we'll see you on the beach. What'd you just find, baby?
Took a piece to a crock.
Oh, nice. Good find. I was just looking at these 2 tiny little clear jemmies.
Oh yeah.
Can you see them?
I do, yeah.
You want to pick them up for me?
They almost look like bubbles of water.
They do.
Little mermaid tears.
Yeah, let me focus on them. Nice. Good finds.
That's one thing about this beach is the glass is really small.
Yeah. Wow. That's a really pretty piece of quartz. That's a good find, baby.
Yeah, that's pretty.
There is a clear. Can you see it? It is right here. Let's get it wet. So it's not super rounded. It's rounded enough that it's not sharp, but we'll take it. There is a very tiny clear right here. So we're not finding a ton of stuff, but as always, any day on the beach is a good day on the beach.
Yes, it's pretty out.
It is. We'll take it. We'll take this warmer weather too. It's nice not having 37 layers on.
It really is.
There is a very tiny little brown gemmy I just found. So Walt said he just spotted a sea foam. Oh, yeah. Can you see it? You want to pick it up, baby? Nice. Why don't you dip that in the water? Oh wow, that's pretty. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Good eyes. Just found a tiny clear gemmy. Did you find something, baby?
Just one of those stones that we pull up from here.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the prettier ones, but
That is. I love how rounded they get.
yeah. We have a jar of these, of
We
course.
do indeed have a jar of these.
They're pretty.
Good find, baby. So we're just walking along, just looking at the aggregate. Like we said earlier, we don't usually find a ton of stuff, but the stuff we find is really rounded.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is what we're looking at here. Wouldn't that be funny if I found like a really cool piece of glass when I did that? But, what'd you say?
We should make that happen. Boom. Nope.
Nope. What? Say what? But again, we're always happy to be out on the beach.
I just found a nice chunk of brown. Not too bad.
We have a piece of glass right here. Trying to cut down on the wind noise. Hopefully it's not too windy. Just spotted a piece of cobalt. It's not the cobalt slag that we usually find, but this is a piece of a bottle. It's not super rounded, but we do have a jar for pieces like this, because we have a jar for everything. Tiny, tiny piece of clear, but it's all rounded. Here is a really cool fossil. This looks like it probably is a trace fossil from inside of the shell, inside of a bivalve. Or that might be a part of a horn coral, but I think it's probably part of a shell.
Well, I was gonna try to sneak up on Sam, but I wasn't very good at that.
I saw you out of the corner of my eye.
How's it going over here?
Good. I'm just finding tiny stuff. I found a little tiny trace fossil from inside of a shell, probably.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Nice. You having fun?
I am. Are you having fun?
I am.
Just uncovered a couple pieces of clear. There's one here. That one's really rounded. And then there's one here. That one's not as rounded, but it's nice and frosted. So Walt just found this nice rounded piece of black slag. We don't find a lot of that, do we?
No, but we have a jar of it.
But we have a jar of it, because as I said a little bit ago, we have a jar for everything. Good find.
Thank you.
There's a really pretty piece of quartz here.
Sam is in her element, just sorting through the gravel. She's good at that. I am not. We do always find a stretch of beach to ourselves. That's a good amount of space. Little barge off in, well, little large barge off in the distance. It's pretty cool.
Just spotted another piece of clear. Can you see it? It is right here. There's my baby, all the way down there. He likes to walk the shoreline. A lot of times I sit and hand sift through the aggregate. I love him so much.
Just found a couple things, and as soon as I stood up, I saw a couple more. Everything here is so tiny. Little green, blue slag, black slag, a couple of clear jemmies, mermaid tears. Oh, one little spot. I think I just found the biggest piece of glass so far for me, and that's not saying a lot because this isn't very big. But nice little one.
Just another piece of clear. Right here. Piece of clear. It's not super rounded, but we do have a separate jar for stuff that isn't super rounded. So we'll definitely take that. Another piece of clear. That one's a little bit more rounded than the last one. And is this another one? Oh, it is. So 2 pieces of clear in that. We have completed the trifecta.
3 beaches, 1 day.
2 babies.
All were, yeah, 2 babies. All the beaches were completely different. Completely different.
Yeah.
Well, from each other, but like the second one was ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, everything was different from the last time that we were here, and even the one that we usually go to up here on Lake Erie was just completely different.
Yeah.
So.
Kind of fun.
Yeah. Ever changing. So, yeah, we had a lot of good finds. Thanks for watching all 3 videos.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking around. And
subscribe to the channel.
Hit the bell for notifications.
And like and comment.
And share the video. And check out our Patreon. The link will be in the description. We also have a Facebook page. What else do we have?
We have all the social things.
We have an Instagram as well. So, we hope to see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.